Hello, everybody. Today is Monday, April 28th, 2025, and I have some good news. Today, I became a Meta, which is Facebook, certified community manager. And that means that I took a course and I passed a community manager test. So now Meta or Facebook has certified me as a community manager. And what this means is that I have passed the qualifications or I have achieved the qualifications that are required to say that Facebook or Meta has trained me to manage communities and to help brands use community platforms to build their businesses. And this is very important to me because I am hosting a training of my own to help you, if you have a business, build a brand community so that you can use that community to build your business, boost your sales, and build an ecosystem around your brand to support your business as it grows. I have been working on this for a very long time, and I decided to take the Facebook or the Meta training because Facebook has a huge platform and they have their own platform called Facebook Groups, in case you didn't know, where you can build a community or an ecosystem on Facebook for free to host your customers and your prospects and your buyers inside a private community to help your business grow. So I'm going to be hosting a training in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be live on May the 30th. And I'm also going to live stream it. And I'm going to tell you how you can buy a ticket to the training. But the first thing that I want to do today is talk with you about the 7 steps that you can use to build your own brand community. And I have created these 7 steps over time because I have created my own brand community for my own business. And I have made it my passion to teach other people how to do this because I think everyone needs to have their own brand community. Because as much as we can do with email marketing and text marketing, as much as we can do with social media, as much as we can do with buying ads and so forth, the truth of the matter is that those platforms are all owned by third parties. They are all controlled by third parties. All of it is communication that is one way from you to your customer. They can't talk back to you. They are platforms that are hosted by third parties. They're like building your house on rented land. But when you have your own platform where you own and control the discussion, the communication, and so forth, it's all about your brand and it's all about your customers, and everybody needs that. So I want to teach you how to do that. But today in this video, I'm just going to tell you the 7 steps to do it yourself in case you want to go it alone, which I don't recommend because I can help you. But if you want to go it alone, I've got the 7 steps, and these are the exact 7 steps that I use to do this in my business over the past 25 years. I did not learn this from Facebook. I learned this myself on the job training, so to speak. So here's basically what you need to do. So get out a piece of paper and write this down and follow these steps. And this is what you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is you need to obviously have a business. This is for people who already have a business. If you don't have a business, this video is probably something that you need to think about, but you really can't execute these steps right now. You need to have a business in order to follow these steps. So the first thing you need to do, obviously, is have a business. But after that, the first thing you need to do as you plan your community out is you need to have a theme. The community has to have a theme or a central idea or a central focus that your community members, your buyers, your customers can unite around. Now, that theme should be related to whatever it is that you sell. But generally speaking, it may or may not be the actual thing you sell. So if you sell cola, it may or may not be the cola, but it may be something related to that. And you got to think about what that's going to be. If you come to my training, we're going to help you work that out. But it can actually be the product or service, or it can be something related to that. But it has to be a theme or an idea that your customers and you can unite around and build ideas around and come together and connect around. So that's the first thing you need is you need a theme or an idea around which that community can connect and build relationships. The second thing that you're going to need is you're going to need the actual platform. What online platform are you going to use to connect around? And there are so many to choose from. Obviously, as I mentioned already, there are Facebook groups. There are other communities. You may have heard of some of them. YouTube is one. We're on one right now. Wherever you're watching this video, it might be YouTube. It might be Discord. It might be Reddit. It might be circle.so. It might be ning.com. It might be mightynetworks.com. There are so many to choose from. I'll post links in the comments to the ones I mentioned here. And all of them have their own unique capabilities. Many of them have some of the same capabilities. Some are free, some are paid. In some, you can post live videos, and some you can't. So there are a variety of different things that make each of those platforms unique. Some have their own phone apps, some don't. Some have good apps, some apps are better than others, some cost more than others, and so forth. So you'll need to look at the different platforms that are available and pick and choose which one might be best for you. That's the second thing you need. The third thing you're going to need is you're going to need to create some sort of a strategy to get people to join your community. All right. There's lots of different strategies that you can come up with. Some people have a free group. Everybody can join. Probably not the best strategy. Some people require you to buy something in order to join. Some people have an annual fee, like a membership dues that you pay and you can join. Some they may call it like friends and family, or maybe a VIP, like you're a VIP of our community. So you pay this amount of money every month or this amount of money every year, and you're a VIP. So generally speaking, you want people to do something in order to opt in to join your community. It could be as simple as give us your email address, and then we'll let you into the community. But you want to do something to make it, the word might be exclusive depending on what you want to do for your particular brand, but you want to have people do something to join your community so that it makes it different. Because what is a community? A community is a place that it's unique. It's different from the rest of the world. That's why it's a community. So you want to have people do something to get into the community. So that's the third thing that you want to do. The fourth thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you onboard people in a special way. You want to welcome them into your community. You don't just want to have people come in and nothing happens. Like, for example, when you buy a new house or you move into a new apartment, one of the things you get is you get like a welcome wagon, something or other, maybe a coupon to local restaurants, maybe a bottle of wine, maybe a nice keychain with your initial on it or something. They welcome you somehow into the community. So you want to make sure you welcome people. There needs to be some sort of a red carpet rolled out for people so they feel special. So number 4 is you want to make sure that you welcome people. Number 5, you want to make sure that you engage with people once they come into the community. Don't just welcome them in and then they never hear from you, nothing ever happens. So inside the confines or the ecosystem that you've created, what happens? What happens in your community? You want to create some sort of strategy around this so that people come into the community and they don't just forget about you. What are you doing for them in there? Are you having webinars? Are you having events? Are you hosting live videos? Are you sharing ideas? Do you have prompts? Do you take polls? Do you have surveys? Do you connect people together around conversations? Do you have a book club? What do you have inside your community that lets people know that this is not just, a ghost town? Like, what happens in here? Why should we stay? What's going on? Who can we meet? Who can we connect with? Why is it fun to be here in your community? What makes your brand so great that we want to hang around and be here? And engagement and getting people into your community, essentially, as a business owner, this means that everybody in that community is a warm lead for you. A warm lead, meaning they want to know what you have to offer them. How can you help them? Once they come into your community, one of their first questions is going to be, okay, I'm here. What can you do for me? Now that I'm in here, how can you help me? Well, that is an open invitation to let them know what it is that you can sell to them to make their lives better. Boom, right? Okay, so this is one reason why you want to have a community in the first place, so that people can be open to you letting them know, here's what I have to offer. This can change your life. I can help you. Here's how to get what I have to offer. It's over here at this link, and we've got a collection of them over here. Here's how you can buy it. Here's how easy it is. And you're in a community with a bunch of other people who have also what? They've also bought it, so they can tell you how great it is. There you go. So that's essentially why you want to have this ecosystem for your business. Okay. So that's the next thing you want to do is engage with them so they know that they can purchase something of value from you that can change their lives. So then number 6 is you want to develop relationships in that community. You want to connect the people in that community together so that it's not just you holding the community together. It's not just you talking to your community members, and it's not just them talking to you. The real magic happens when they talk to each other. And that's the basket weave that holds that community together, that makes it strong, like this, right? It's not just you talking to them and them talking to you, it's them talking to each other. And that's really a beautiful thing. So you want to have those relationships connected around your brand and around you. And all those things lead into this community becoming stronger. And the more people come in, the more of a basket weave of connection and the stronger of an ecosystem that you have. So you bring people in, and of course, people are going to cycle out, right? People don't always stay forever. Their needs change. Sometimes they leave. This happens. But that's why it's important in step number 3 to make sure that you have a way to bring new people in. But you bring people in, they stay for a while, some people leave, but you're always also bringing people in. But you've got this strong group in the middle. Some people will stay for years and years and years and years, and they will help you welcome the new people in when they come. And that's a wonderful thing too. Number 7 is you're going to scale, just like you're going to scale your business and grow your business, whatever that means for you, however much you want to grow. Super duper big, little bit big, you want to stay small, doesn't really matter. You're going to grow that community along with that. Okay, so your community is going to grow commensurate with the kind of growth that you want your business to experience. Your community is going to experience the same kind of growth. So you're going to track them one beside each other. And those are basically the 7 steps you need to build your own community. It grows with your business. So let's just review really quickly. The first thing you need is a theme or an idea for people to connect around. The second thing you need is the platform. What is the online platform that you're going to use? The third thing you need is a strategy to get people to come in. What are you going to, how are you going to get them to come in? What is going to be the reason to get them to come? And what do they have to do to come in to your community? Number 4, welcome them in. Welcome them in. Roll out a red carpet for these people who have given you their attention and opted in to come and be with you and your brand and with each other. Right? That's number 4. Number 5, engage with them. Let them know how you can help them. They are warm leads. They want to be there. Tell them what a good decision they made by joining your community. That's number 5. Engage with them and tell them how you can help them over and over and over and over again. Encourage them to let you know that they can help you again. Get those repeat sales. Number 6, build relationships with them. Build relationships with them, invite them to build relationships with you, and importantly, make sure they build relationships with each other. And number 7, scale your community as you also scale your business. All these 7 steps essentially build the relationships that you need to build your business. They build your community, and they also build your business. And this is what I call Community Building 101. There you have it in a nutshell. That's a very high level overview of the training that I'm going to be doing in Charlotte, North Carolina. And also I'm going to live stream it. So you can get a live stream ticket as well. No matter where you are in the country, you can come, or in the world, really, you can come to this training. You can get your ticket at indiebusinessnetwork.com/community. I'll put a link right in the comments below. It's May 30th. It's a full day of training. And I invite you to come. And what you get here in this video is just a very high level overview of it. If you have any questions, post in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. I'll go deeper in the comments if you want me to. And I want to know what you think about this because, like I said, I think this is probably the most important training I've ever done. Because no matter what kind of business you have, no matter what type of product or service you sell, at the end of the day, it's really important to narrow down your target so that you are selling to a particular target audience. And also you have a way to connect with your super fans, like the super people who don't just want to buy from you once, who don't just want to hit the like button and post a comment or some super emoji on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or see you doing a dance or whatever, but people who want to genuinely be brand loyalists. They don't just want to buy from you one time. They want to buy from you over and over again. They really want to be connected to your brand. They want to tell their friends. They want to be in community with other people who also believe in what you're doing, who want to be connected to you and to each other. They will sustain your business over the long time. Ask me how I know. I've been doing this for 25 years. It makes a big difference. And the stratification that we're seeing in the marketplace today makes it really clear. It is harder than ever to acquire a new customer. What we need to do is to not just acquire new customers only, but make sure that we're doing a really good job of keeping the customers that we have, because it costs a whole lot less money to keep an existing customer and encourage that customer to buy from us again than it does to acquire a new customer and get a new customer to buy from us for the first time. Costs a whole lot more money to do that than it does to influence an existing customer to buy again, because we already have a relationship with them. So create your community around your brand, create your ecosystem. I call this the community economy that we're living in right now. Because when you have a community around your brand, it's a lot easier to sell inside your own community than it is out here in the wild, wild west on social media platforms that are owned by goodness knows who is going to own them, or whether they're even going to exist next week. We don't know, but we can have our own platform where our own brand and our own customers are the kings and queens of the day. So I hope this was helpful to you. Post in the comments whatever your questions, ideas, comments, and so forth are, and I will see you tomorrow.